This week's episode is sponsored by Helio Gas Detection.
Hey everybody, this is Richie from the Metal Cell podcast. I'm delighted to welcome Steve Maher of Ancient Malice to the show. How are we, Steve?
How's it going, Richie? Thanks for having me on the Metal Cell.
Yeah, nice to fucking have you again, kiddo. Congratulations on a fucking terrific release. Love it. Old school. Some of it is a bit extreme for me, to be fair, but you know, I'm old school death metal as well, so there's plenty of other stuff there that I love as well, you know, so.
Well, thanks. Yeah, no, yeah, we're quite happy with it. It's put a good bit of work into it, and it's come out quite well, and it's been received quite well. So yeah,
But that's all you can fucking ask for, really. I mean, I know you did it, you funded it yourselves. Are you hoping to kind of get anybody on board to distribute it, or?
well, wanted to see how initially it kicked off, and see the feedback because I didn't want to go to other people with just a complete new product. You know what I mean? I wanted
Okay.
to say, hey, listen, this is how many players we're getting. This is how many we've sold.
Yeah.
We want to expand on that. Can you help us? So there's a few people that we're going to approach now, over the next few weeks. We just wanted to get the thing out first and see how it goes. It has gone quite well actually. I was quite nervous about it because well, it's just a new project and I was quite nervous, but it seems to be catching on. So I'm confident now going forward. I might see if I can get some distros, and Ian's fishing around for some
Yeah.
vinyl release. So uh, tentatively
Yeah,
keep looking at that. You know what I mean? See
I
how it goes.
understand. Yeah, I mean, it's like it's so hard these days as well with social media just to even try and capture an audience for music, isn't it?
It's like short attention span. I mean, as soon as you bring something out, there's 10 more things out in the same day. You know,
Yeah,
it's not like 30 years ago where you're the only band that's doing something
yeah,
um
yeah,
in
true.
the country.
No,
But
yeah,
today you're fighting with 10 other bands every day. But it's fair enough. Everybody's got a right to be heard, and that's what social media has made things so accessible. I mean, it's democratized things a bit, hasn't it?
it
I
has
mean,
100%.
everybody
Yeah,
can get their ideas out now, and they've got a platform and they've got an audience, which is cool.
yeah,
It's good for
yeah,
creativity. But
yeah,
but like you say, it's very hard to break through,
yeah, I know.
like
I mean, you
all
need
that.
you need fucking a wizard in the band to fucking dedicate the time and effort to pushing
Yeah,
hard for it as well. I know when you sent it to me, the first thing I did was, whoa, fucking class. And I said, right, I'll put it up on Instagram and stuff. And then I went, oh, fuck it, the boys aren't on Instagram. Now that might have changed, but like then
yeah.
threw it
I
up on
can't use
Facebook.
Instagram. I've got a mental block with it. I think I've got about 3 accounts open, and I don't know which one I'm signing into ever. So I've just I've
Where the
let that lax.
problems, man.
I'm very good on Facebook, but Instagram and Twitter I just don't get.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna try and get the lads on that a bit more. I
yeah.
mean, I mean, Adam. Adam's quite good with the tech stuff, so he's been doing a lot of videos and
Mm,
graphics and things like that. And actually, getting things uploaded digitally on different platforms. He's been doing all that kind of stuff.
that's
Me and
great,
Ian
man.
are a bit, I don't know, we're a bit old.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna have to get my head around the Instagram. To be honest with you, I was never very good with it. You
yeah.
know,
It's just like, as I said, you know, trying to get the fucking a bigger audience, you know, and you have to go through the
definitely.
fucking hoops, you know.
Yeah,
Talk to
yeah.
me about Ian and Adam coming on board the project. Great choices, obviously. Adam, I hadn't come across before. I know.
Adam's a bit of a quiet. He's got a bit of a quiet background. I mean, he's played low key, I think, in bands like hardcore bands. In other way, hardcore bands they don't really push themselves much, do they? They play a lot of gig and then they split up, which is cool. But so he's not well known in the metal scene, but all the punks up here in Dublin know him.
Okay.
and he came out, highly recommended. I just put an ad out on Facebook saying I was putting together a new band, and he jumped on it straight away. I gave him the list of influences, and he was like, "Yeah, that's what I want to do." And then we seemed to be into the same music. We were jamming together. Did about 10 or 12 rehearsals, me and him on our own.
Mm.
Wrote most of the songs, and then said, "Right, this is going to work. We need a bass player." And then Ian messaged me and said, "Here, I'll do the bass." So he came up, had a listen. And then we just started jamming, and it came together. Like, I think we were wondering which direction to go with it. We were thinking about just going like complete spaz grind, like a
Yeah.
jokey kind of chaos. But then we were writing so many death metal riffs, and then Ian was like, "I really want to do an old school kind of 1989 vibe." And I was like, "Well, I'm into that as well." So,
Okay.
and Adam was like, "Yeah, cool, let's do that." And then so we just got the tuning and the guitar sound right, and then made all the lyrics focused on zombies and the occult and all the usual.
Yeah.
It's pretty, I don't know, what do you call it, stereotypical. There's nothing really groundbreaking about. We're not reinventing the wheel or anything. We're just
Yeah.
playing that kind of style of old music.
Mm. Yeah,
Um,
which
we're not
fucking
trying
a
to do
lot of
anything
us
new
love,
or anything.
and it's a welcome
Mm.
addition, really. I mean, like Ian's work with Coldwar as well. He like did he bring any Coldwar influences into Ancient Malice, or did you keep the
Well,
worlds separate, really?
not really, because most of the stuff was written before he joined. So we've written a few new tunes now, and he's writing a few riffs, and they seem to be just death metal riffs,
Okay.
you know. And there's a
Okay.
lot of kind of crusty punk stuff there anyway that I'd be writing. So I think he'd be on board with that anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
like some of the really old Cold War stuff, like Domination and all that. That would be the vibe anyway that we were doing anyway, with all the D beats and the skanks, and
Mm.
as well as the blast beats and all the rest. But
Yeah.
interestingly, talking about Cold War and Sensor, because Paul Nash,
Oh
remember
yeah. Of
Paul Nash?
course I
Yeah,
do.
he
Yeah.
was up there last week playing guitars with us. So he's coming on board for this gig we're doing in a few weeks.
Okay.
See how
Excellent
that
stuff.
goes, and he might be full-time member then.
Yeah. Paul's a fucking legend, by fair play. I like Paul.
Yeah, he
Nice
is.
guy.
Yeah. I've known him since I was like young teen.
Yeah.
So and I've rehearsed in his old studio loads, and I've just known him for decades. So makes sense really. He's a
Yeah.
phenomenal guitar player as well.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Underrated, you know.
Yeah. And I think he's happy with that.
Mm, yeah.
He's never one to fucking take the
No, he's
luck.
not chasing the limelight. He's not a rock
Yeah.
star.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. Yeah. Like, I mean, we'll talk a bit there, like coming from Abaddon, Steve, which we all know you from. What parts of the songwriting and playing carried into Ancient Malice, and what did you deliberately change as well?
Interestingly enough, 6 or 7 of those songs I wrote for Abaddon.
Okay.
So like they were half of the next album that Abaddon were supposed to do, I guess.
Okay.
Um, they weren't okayed by the guys. I gave them to the guys. I didn't really get any feedback, or nobody did anything with them. And then when I left the band, I took those songs with me. So I actually wrote a lot of that for Abaddon.
Okay. That's
So you
interesting.
could say it's heavily influenced by Abaddon. I mean, like I for the last, I don't know, the last album definitely I wrote 50% of the Abaddon stuff anyway. So I mean, a lot. It's all me.
Mm.
I can't really write anything else. I just write what I like.
Yeah.
And I like blast beats. I like fast, death metal music, and that's what I write.
Mm.
Even if I try to write slow stuff, I end up just making fast. I go, oh, why would I sound fast? And then that's better. You know.
Yeah.
So it's just the way I play, I guess. I wouldn't say it's I brought anything from Abaddon in apart from just my riffs and just how I play. Anything I've tried to avoid or change, I wanted to introduce some maybe slower bits, some more atmospheric bits, a bit of psychedelics even. So
Mm.
all them little intervals and all that, Adam's
Yeah,
played
that's
most of them, but we were talking about it, say, well, let's have this a bit psychedelic, let's have this a bit far out, let's have a bit more depth to it, because Abaddon is just like aggression, 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 aggression,
yeah.
which is great. But I just wanted to have the freedom to do that, because I wouldn't have had the freedom to do that in Abaddon, really. People would be saying, no, no, let's just keep it straight and as brutal as possible.
Yeah.
So that would be different.
I mean, like also like listening to the album, I'm just intrigued there. Where do you find the balance point between the pure chaos and keeping the riff memorable?
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, normally I'd have all the vocals and the chorus would be the verse bit would probably be grind, and then the chorus would try and have a catchy hook behind it, and then there'd be intro bit would have that memorable. The breakdown bit would be
Yeah.
try to be have a hook in it, but the main vocal bits will be grind and chaos, and that's just a formula I kind of got stuck in. But it seems to work. It's just the way I like to arrange songs. So the blast bits, will be full out violence, and then I'd have the hooky kind of more melodic, crusty riffs going on. Some of the guitar solos as well. I wanted to put some melody in them rather than just having to go, I wanted to put some voice in it.
Yeah. You can even in the backing vocals there in one or two songs in particular, there's almost melody to their backing vocals, which is
Adam did them. So he put like a hardcore kind of gang vocal thing on the
Endless Conflict.
Endless Conflict.
Yeah, that's the track.
And on the last, the Atavistic Genocide, he put these it's kind of like a ministry kind of
and I thought that was just so fucking clever. It's unusual.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, he did it. He was doing the backing vocals on the other song, and then he said, I've got my idea for that, and he just did it. And I was like, fucking hell, that works so well,
Yeah.
And I think Godflesh, Street Cleaner.
Yes.
That's a big influence on this as well.
Yeah.
There's a few breakdown bits that are definitely influenced by that. And I'm a big fan of that. And I'm reading a lot of Justin Broderick's kind of sound engineering kind of write-ups, whatever he does. He writes about how he's engineered stuff, and we were looking at that as well, doing it. And then a lot of that kind of vocal comes from Godflesh as well, I guess.
Yeah,
we'll be doing a bit more of that in the future, I think, because it definitely works.
Yeah, 100%. And there's an audience for that. And, I certainly think, and look, okay, so you could, they say like copying is also another fucking form of, giving praise to some bands, that really influence.
It's not ripping off, it's a homage.
It's an homage even, yeah. But I mean, like, this project in particular, I mean, if you could get a fucking screen behind you and fucking have these images flashing up as well, man, it would just be fantastic. It really would suit the music. Because I've seen Godflesh 2 or 3 times.
Show as well. Like we've invested in some lights on the backdrop, and we're going to be playing around with some other ideas like that. I want to have like a performance, a full, audio visual thing going on 100%. At some point. It's about money and actually getting the technical know-how how to do it, and actually having a setup where you start needing a crew and everything for that, don't you? You need a stage guy.
With the tech these days, Steve, you'd be surprised, You'd be surprised.
Well, then we need somebody who knows what they're doing then.
Yeah, we'll put it out there, man. Because that when I listened to that to the album Vile Gifts, I just thought straight away, I'm glad you mentioned Godflesh, but I was thinking this would be really interesting if they fucking kind of went left field on it and had a projection behind them, It's something different. It's your project, man. I mean, you can do whatever you want with it. I'm glad you're thinking that way.
What you're talking about, man. I seen Godflesh fucking decades ago now. I was in a music centre or something. And it was off my head. I moved rooms on it. But I was like, that was amazing. And then I've also toured with a band over in Russia. Toured with them once and then played a gig with them a second time. And what the fuck are their name? They're a slam band now. It'll come to me later. But they had a cool projection on the back of all these old kind of Soviet cartoons.
Wow, nice.
Black and white. It was really interesting.
Yeah.
And while they were up there slamming away, so all that kind of stuff is interesting to me. But it's further down the line now. We'll have to just get some normal gigs first, and then we'll see how we go after that.
Correct. Yeah, but we're not reinventing the wheel, certainly. Anyway, okay. So it's interesting that you picked. We talked about those 2 songs. in relation to Adam's influences singing wise. So I'm just going to play Endless Conflict. I picked this section out, really enjoyed it, and we'll give the listeners a listen to what we're talking about.
All right, cool.
I fucking love that track, man. It's so good.
Deadly, thanks very much.
Oh, you can just visualize it being played live. Oh man, it's so fucking like the hardcore vocals on it. What a fucking gift that is. It just throws you. You're not expecting it. You are not.
Oh, you're not, no. Yeah. Do
Like
a few
Adam,
more of them, I think. The next time around, I think have to make some more space for them.
yeah, it's fucking great, man. And Adam as
And
well.
it's better than the usual, just the screamy scream growls. It has
And
an all
that's what
new
you're
dimension to it.
expecting, Steve. And then this
Yeah.
comes in and it fucking
Yeah,
just
yeah.
fucking knocks you on your ass. Like, I mean, having Adam also doing the recording part of it, like another bonus, yeah?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we actually went into Shawnee Cads. You know Shawnee
I
Cads?
do know Shawnee well, a
Yeah.
fellow Corkman.
We booked his studio there just before Christmas, and we went in to do it there, and we had technical difficulties, and it was a double booking the next time, and then there was a family emergency the third time, and then we just said, look, fuck it, we just do it ourselves.
Okay.
He says, what do we need to do it ourselves? We said, well, we need, Adam he knows what he's talking about, so he was like, we need these microphones, we need a couple of cables, I probably need X, Y, and Z. Had the budget there, and then we said, you know what, we can afford all that. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
And so what we had was I had the studio in Whitehall that I ran, so we could use that whenever we wanted. So we just set the thing up there and just recorded there, and it just came out so well.
Yeah, it did. Fucking right, man. And so Shawnee then mastered it, is it, Steve?
Oh, Adam mastered it.
Oh, right. Okay. So Shawnee had
Yeah.
nothing at all to do with it. I know because
No,
I saw
I was going
photos.
to give it to Shawnee to master, but Adam just fucking did it, and it was grand. So
Wow. Fuck.
yeah.
That's great, man. Holy shit. Like, what do you think was harder to capture live in the room? The speed, the heaviness, or the clarity?
Um, it was all good. I think the most difficult thing probably was none of it was difficult really. It all just came like I think getting the drums balance, getting the placement of the mics on the cymbals and
Okay.
on the because we didn't use any triggers.
Yeah.
So what you hear there is the actual kit. So actually getting it all mic'd up, so because you're not able to go back and edit it.
Yeah,
You
of
use
course.
triggers, you
Yeah.
can just cut and paste wherever you want and put any sound you want there. But this we had to get it all right. So we spent a lot of time mic placements on the kit. But other than that, it all just came out pretty cool.
Yeah. So there was
Easy.
no moment where the three of you went, shit, should we fix this or leave it go? Or
I think so. No, I think we just did a take, and then if it didn't work, we just did it again.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no stress at all, really.
Yeah. Because I mean, drummers, especially like engineering this as his first go, and ye trusting him, like from parting his engineering brain to the drummer brain as well. Like it's a very difficult thing to do, you know.
I think he's done a lot of his own hard, like techno stuff.
Okay.
He writes a lot of techno stuff on the computer,
Right.
and I think he's recorded before, but this is the first time where he's done, you know, the whole job himself.
Of course, yeah.
Um, so so he knows what he's doing. He has experience. I mean, I think he's done a few courses years ago and that, you know. And he likes technical messing about with machines and computers and things. So
Yeah, yeah, that's fair enough,
he's
man. You did a fucking
yeah.
great job, to be fair.
Mm.
Like, talking about riffs and songs, Steve, was there any of those that didn't almost make the album and then ended up becoming key tracks?
Um, the Atavistic Genocide was one we wrote quite late.
Yeah,
We
it's
wrote
one of my
that like
favorites,
about
actually.
yeah. It's one of those things where you're just jamming and it's like, hang on a sec, this is a deadly song.
Yeah.
You know, we're just jamming out riffs and like it just all fit together. And it's like, wow, this is really cool. And then that was like a last minute thing. There was a few other songs that we had written that didn't make it because they weren't finished. And there's just a few that are like deadly, 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 and then we just can't get the end of it right. So
Okay.
we didn't instead of just putting any old ending on it, we just says we put that on the shelf, we'll come back to that next time around.
Mm.
Excuse me. And we'll just concentrate on what we have here.
Yeah.
So essentially there's about 4 or 5 ready now for the next lot. So hopefully we'll be doing something this winter. We'll probably do the same thing again.
Yeah.
You
That's
know.
cool, man.
Mm.
Like, as someone who's been involved in like extreme music for decades, Steve, like, what do you think like is the one thing modern death metal bands sometimes miss, which was second nature in the late 80s or 90s underground?
I don't play in these bands, so I don't really know how they work. But my problem with a lot of new bands is they all come on and they all sound fucking full on and it's great production, but there doesn't seem to be any kind of human dynamic in it. It's
Mm.
that produced that it just sounds like computer generated nearly. It's soulless, you know. The
Yeah.
only thing that's human is probably the vocal,
Okay. Yeah.
you know.
Mm.
Everything's to a click. All the drums are sequenced perfectly. All the mistakes are edited out. Um, I really like listening to the old 80s bands where you can hear somebody dropping a stick or missing a fucking snare beat or
Yeah.
somebody coughing, you
Yeah.
know, on the guitar
Yeah.
break.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff adds to the human angle to it for me.
It does. Yeah. 100%.
And
Yeah.
that's something that we wanted to include on this. Like we weren't like dropping coughs in on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But if there is maybe a little click of a stick or something, we'd leave it in. Or if you missed a beat, we're not going to bother editing it. Or
Mm.
if I fuck up a guitar solo, I'll just fucking leave it there, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, there's no point in just doing it to death about a million times and having this soulless thing. Like my problem with New Carcass, for example, um, like Heartwork was great, but then
Unreal.
the new stuff they've done since Surgical Steel and all that, like it's deadly, but it's so fucking processed and
Yeah.
it's like a machine is playing it, and there's none of that old kind of wobbly kit creaks out of the kick
I
pedal, you
know
know, all them
exactly
little
what you're on about.
feedbacky
Yeah. Yeah.
noises coming out of the amps, all that stuff on the old Symphonies of Sickness and Recapitulation, all that is just it makes it. It gives it a life, and that Surgical Steel stuff is, although it's like technically amazing what they've done and playing wise and everything, it just seems soulless nearly, you know.
Yeah,
It just
I
seems too
wonder
perfect.
where that's coming from. Is it coming from the producer? Is it coming from fucking what they're seeing
And
around
it's
them?
probably just the way they want to do it. They're probably just like, oh, let's. They probably have a big budget as well.
I'd
They've
say
probably got
budget
like
as
three
a
months in the fucking studio, and they're like
yeah.
doing everything to death, and there's let's do that again, let's do that again, let's do that again, and
Mm,
it kills it, you know.
yeah, 100%. Like, the title, Vile Grips, Accept the Vile Gifts, of the Dead is wonderfully grim. What's the story behind it?
I it just popped into my head. I think I was watching Samurai Jack. Do you ever see that cartoon?
Of course I have. Yeah, I love Samurai Jack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I was watching one of them, and one of the demons in it said that,
Oh, whoa.
and I
Okay.
just
Nice one.
went, "Fuck, I'm gonna use that," you know. And
Samurai
then we
Jack.
were trying to
Classic.
we were trying to find the actual cartoon and sample it,
Yeah.
and we couldn't find it. I was going back through them all, and I was watching about a million Samurai Jacks. I cannot watch any more of these, man. I give up. I can't find it because I watched it about 4 o'clock in the morning. I was probably half fucking soused.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what it was. I was going back through my history and all. I just can't find it, so I can't find it.
That's cool.
It'll
That's
probably
cool
pop
though.
up in 10 years or something.
Fucking Samurai Jack. That's so fucking mad. God.
Mm.
I'm actually going to play another track that gave me particular joy when I heard it. Blink and you'll miss it. It's Microdot. Again, I think that is a sense of fucking humor, man. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we wanted to put in some micro songs. Um, so that was the other one was Info Cancer, and this one
Yeah.
Micro
That
Dot.
info cancer is even shorter. Like that's 6 seconds.
Yeah. So we were like, because we were calling them micro songs, it was like the other micro song, and then somebody just went Micro Dot. We went, yeah, let's do that. We call it Micro Dot
I
because we
wonder
all
how
remember the
many
Micro
people
Dots.
on. I'd say that the amount of people under the age of fucking 30 that won't have a clue what Microdot is.
Oh, the
So
fucking
we'll
flow, no.
yeah, so we leave it
Yeah.
as a mystery. Fucking Google it
Yeah.
if you're listening.
Mm.
Yeah, I had plenty
Back
of
in the
those
90s there, I think.
back in the 90s and Sir Henry's. Yeah, they crack. Um,
Yeah,
like, do
but
you think?
then we put the skank beat as a countdown. It was like look at that, just to differentiate it from the other one, and that seemed to work really well as well. And then Adam put all the spatial kind of noises around both
Mm,
ends of it, so it's more than a micro song. It's actually like a mini song.
yes, it
They're
is.
about
Yeah,
7 seconds long, aren't they?
but I mean, it's just the humor behind it, and you
Yeah,
know, I got a great kick
it's a
out of it.
high art, Richie. High
Oh
art.
yeah, there you go.
High art.
Um, like going back to the rehearsal space, Steve, you said that's in Whitehall, is it?
Yeah, no, that's shut down in the last few weeks. We had our
Oh,
marching orders
fuck.
there, on August
Oh
the
man,
1st.
sorry to hear that.
So yeah, it's quite of a kick in the guts. I mean, I run that place with Bill from Abaddon for the past maybe 15 years, and then I think for 10 years before that, it was John Kavanagh from Gassa ran it. And I was quite instrumental in helping them with that as well. Just keeping the place and everything. So it's since 2001 we've been there, and I mean, there's been so many bands going through that place. We're
Yeah,
just trying to put them all together, like Skewer, the Morphosis, Gyasa, uh, Unrail, Primordial were there for a little bit. Um, Morning Beloved were there once, Carnane, then all Native, Marabone, all the current bands that are there. I mean, Pedophile Priests even. Um,
yeah,
just so many fucking bands that gone through that place. It's got a really
massive
good
history.
history. I mean, those
Yeah,
those walls are soaked with dark evil music. So they're knocking it down and they're going to build houses on it. But I tell you, that house is going to be haunted.
yeah.
It's going to be like one of these houses built on an ancient Indian burial ground or something. It's going to be like evil vibes coming up out of the ground.
Yeah,
All the ghosts
fucking
of all
blood
these,
will start coming out through the walls, man.
yeah, coming out through the bands, all this shit music coming out of the walls. You'd be like, what's that shit music? Where's it coming from?
Fucking hell! So that's a bit of a shock to hear that. Like, well, like in Dublin, like in particular now. I mean, it's not an easy place to get a fucking rehearsal space, I'd imagine these days, is it?
No, I mean, I've been looking around other places to open up one, and it's quite difficult. They're all quite
Mm,
expensive. They're all wanting like 12, 1,300 quid a month
yeah,
just for the same spot. We were paying like 300, 400 quid for it. Like.
yeah.
But the thing was that was run by some old ladies who got really old and were really hands off, and they just left it turning over every year. And
Mm,
then one of them died, the other one went into a nursing home, so that went on for another few years. Then a developer bought it about 5 or 6 years ago, and he's been trying to get planning permission for it ever since. And he was quite sound actually. He was just wanted to get rid of us, and he was like, "Oh, there's history here. You know,
Yeah.
you guys can stay
Mm.
until I get my shit together." And now he's got his shit together, so we have to go,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But like, fair enough. He bought the place. It's his place. He could do what he wants with it.
Yeah. So this probably is the last album out of the place.
Sorry.
This is probably the last album out of the place.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I mean, there was oh, off the top of my head now. There's Horrenda. You know Horrenda.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, they recorded the first album there.
Yeah.
Um, Skewered did quite a lot of their stuff there as well. Um, and there's just a million other projects. Gassa did Murder EP there.
Yeah.
Um, there's loads of shit going on there. But yeah, I think we were probably the last ones. Um, I know people were doing stuff up there, but I think it was just more demo stuff and that.
Okay.
But we were the
Okay.
last ones to do a proper official release there, CD.
Yeah. Like, was there any unexpected influences musically or otherwise that crept into this record? I know your love of horror and cartoon and stuff like that, like Hellraiser
Mm.
piece included, yeah. But was
Yeah,
what?
I mean, no, I mean, like I said, it's all my influences are just what I listen to generally, and anything from from Nasum down to like Immolation or Incantation,
Yeah.
Autopsy. There's a bit of Dark Throne there. There's a bit of there's lots of Napalm Death. Um, Morbid Angel, not so much.
Did a Repulsion
So
there I picked up as well?
yeah, there's Repulsion there because we recovered Radiation Sickness when we started. We picked two covers just so me and Adam would know what to do when we met. So
Okay.
we did Repulsion, Radiation Sickness, and Entombed, Bitter Loss.
Nice.
So those two will probably be a big influence.
Mm.
So we're still doing those covers now. Um,
I suppose
yeah,
the
but that Repulsion
unexpected
album,
influence, Steve, is probably coming from Adam, really, with the hardcore side of it, really.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
the vocal thing definitely has a
Yeah.
different, it's unexpected. That was unexpected because he just came out with that when we were recording it. We didn't discuss it, right? It just happened. Um, or he was talking about doing backing vocals, but he hadn't actually said what he was going to do, and then we just gave him the mic and he just went for it. And we're like, fucking hell, that's unexpected. Like what you're
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
that's good. It's good.
Cool. Okay, so we're going to play the third song of the album, Atavistic Genocide, another one of my favorites. And this is the section I've picked. It's the solo, actually. Fucking hell, man. That's so good, so good. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Let's talk about, because there is gearheads that watch and listen to this as well. What was your setup going into this? Amps,
What I'm using on
walls,
guitars and that.
guitars, etc. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just use what I always use really is like a Marshall cab. I've got this power state little tiny amp now, which has got like three 200 watts in it. It's really loud.
Mm.
But it's just like a little tiny box that you can bring on a
Yeah.
plane or whatever. And that's what's it called? A power state 200. Um, Seymour, I can't remember the fucking name of it. Then I've got me Ibanez 7 string and the HM2 pedal, which is yeah, my go-to pedal really.
Mm.
I love the tones out of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's basically basic setup really.
Yeah.
Nothing spectacularly
You haven't
interesting.
changed.
I wanted to use some when we booked in with Shawnee, he had some orange cabs.
Okay.
So that was I wanted to use them because I've used them before with Abaddon. Um, Obviously we didn't get to use them, so maybe next time around we'll get some orange cabs. Um, See how they work
Mm.
because they're hefty. So they could have been heavier, I think.
Hey
But
man, that's not so bad. Let's listen to the next one, like, and see where it
yeah,
goes,
let's see how we go. Yeah.
Um, so if I'm going to throw a curveball there because you're far too comfortable with the question so far. Uh, if you were forced to cover one song completely outside of metal, what would it be and why?
We're talking about doing a Bauhaus cover.
Oh,
Um,
nice, nice.
that's another one of Adam's. I can't remember the name of it, but I said, yeah, we'll do it, but we need to turn it into a death metal song.
Mm,
So it will be the same song, but we're gonna put blast beats, skanks,
yeah,
full distortion, growls, totally death metal for you.
yeah.
So that's what we're not. That's a song outside metal, and I've been forced to do it. No, I like a few Bauhaus tunes. All right, like a
Yeah,
lot of my
yeah.
girlfriends, ex-girlfriends were all goths, so I listened to a lot of goths over the years.
Hey, don't
Mm.
knock it. We all have. We all
Yeah.
have. And what was the most vile gift you've received in real life, Steve?
Most disgusting royal gift I've received. Oh man, that's a curveball, isn't it? Uh, um, Actually, over fucking South America, somebody gave me what was it? Fucking a bit of hanky or something covered in blood. It was like a bit of cloth covered in blood, and he was talking in Spanish, so I couldn't really understand him. And he was drunk, and I was drunk. But he's like, "Hey man, this is for you." And I was like, "What is it?" And he's like, "It's blood, man, my blood, it's sangre." I was like, "I don't want that." And he's like, "No, man, you must take it. You must take it." So I think I did. I took it off him.
Okay.
Like, thanks very much. Shake his hand, fist bump. You're the best man. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, see you later. And then just got rid of it.
Yeah.
But, fucking hell, I forgot all about that now until you forced me to bring it up out of the memories.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Jesus.
Yeah.
So, lastly, let's talk about this. This has to be played live. People are going to be expecting it and looking forward to it. Steve, what have you planned in the next few months or weeks, or where are you with?
So I think by the time this program comes out, we'll have done it. So we're playing with Zellicle in Dublin in 2 weeks on the 22nd,
Yeah. I'm
which
actually
is 11
wearing their
days away.
shirt. Shout out to the
Yeah,
lads.
Zellicle. I mean, those guys are going up and up and up now. They're going to be a really big band, I reckon.
Mm.
And I'm quite pally with Mick and Declan, from going way back. So
Yeah.
it's nice to
Shout
hang
out
out
to
with
the
them.
boys. Top lads.
Um, so we're playing with them in the past now. And then I've just been talking to Niall Gregory from Ocus today.
Oh,
We're doing a
class.
gig in Rotterdam on 29th of December with them. That's all I've got lined up at the moment, and I'm
You are
probably
open to
maybe
offers.
open to offers. And I think there's some underground punk gig we might be doing before the end of the summer in Dublin, which probably won't be advertised anywhere. There's a motorway, and there's a area under the motorway, and they bring generators and they pay for all the young punks. So we'll probably do that.
Nice.
We'll be talking about it anyway. And then yeah, I opened the offers. I want to get onto festivals and stuff like that as well. So hopefully, the album, the CD's just out a week now. So hopefully, it will get a lot of traction, and people will go, "Do you want to play this festival? Do you want to play that festival?" And
Yeah.
that's what
And
we're
you've merch out
aiming
as
for
well,
anyway.
Steve.
Hmm?
And you've merch out as well.
Oh yeah, the merch is going great. Yeah, we sell more merch than CDs. It's mad.
Yeah.
There's lots of demand for the merch. So we've got the just the plain logo one, and then we just got one in the printers now with the full album cover and the back print. Most of them are gone already on pre-orders, which is great. So we'll have to print a few more of them up for the gig.
We can't go any further without giving Sean Fitzgerald a shout out.
Oh man, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
John
So,
Fitzgerald, he's an amazing artist. I mean, the talent of that guy. I mean, it's kind of like the whole ethos of this band is, just doing it with your pen and pencil. He's not fucking around computers, right? He just draws the fucking thing.
yeah.
It's just pure human talent. He's bringing out a book at the moment full of some cool stuff about Irish folklore. I've
Oh, cool.
ordered one, so that's coming out. He's actually talking about doing an album or a book launch gig for that. And he asked us,
Nice.
would we be interested in that? And we said, yeah, but he hasn't come back with a date yet. So that would be an interesting gig to play. Sean Fitzgerald, yeah, we've got him to do. Actually, Ian Lawless from Underground Movement playing bass with us now. Organised the Phobia Abaddon Incarnate split ages ago for Underground Movement, and he got Sean to do the art. And that artwork for Abaddon was one of our most successful artworks. We saw loads of t-shirts with it.
Wow.
It's quite popular. People use it a lot for doing posters and things. So Sean Fitz, he's got talent. It's eye catching, and it
Yeah.
looks great on merch.
Yeah.
It looks great on
100%.
merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can have this really nice watercolor and all that, and once you put it in a t-shirt, it just looks like shit. You wash it twice, and it's just a blob.
Yeah.
But if you've got a nice fucking distinct image like what he creates, so it's perfect for what we're trying to do.
And
And
did
again,
you
he
give
comes from
them?
that whole DIY punk kind of scene as well, which
Yeah,
is
sure.
quite ties into where we're at.
Yeah, we salute that, man. It's always fucking
Mm.
great to hear that. Like, what did you do with the actual album art? Did you give him the album, or where were your thoughts in relation to had you lyrics sent to him, or how did you work it out together? Like,
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, Adam again. Adam had he was doing some mock-ups because he draws a lot as well. And if you see on the Bandcamp, we've got two demos
yeah,
with like a head. It's like a cow's head
yeah,
with some swirls in it. So he was just playing around with this kind of Celtic swirl, not Celtic swirls, like Neolithic swirls, and with just with the uh, animal skulls and that. So Sean was there, obviously, that's what he does a lot of. So we sent him that anyway, and then he came up with this Celtic knot stuff.
right,
It was really intricate, the Celtic knots. I sent him the lyrics as well. He would have had a read through them. But he just, I guess, whatever popped into his head, he just created it. Um, we asked him to do the logo initially. So he designed the logo, and then, yeah, once he did that, we got him to do the album art.
yeah,
So,
makes sense. Yeah,
and designed the whole CD cover. He designed everything,
yeah,
the layout and everything.
yeah.
And he's
Fucking
cool. I mean, he's like, I often get t-shirt guys that come back to me going, "Oh, can you give me that in the PSD, or you can get me that in the PDF, and can you change the resolution?" Sean does it for me like within 5 minutes. It's not like, "Oh, I've done the work for you now," and he's there to help you
yeah.
ongoing.
And
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 it's
that's a
quite.
that's a common problem, Steve. With a lot of bands that kind of outsource the artwork to maybe fucking guys that in Europe or further
Yeah, yeah.
afield, and then trying to get in touch with these guys to adjust and, as you said, like, find the PDF split, and there's a fucking delay. And I've always done it on the podcast, man. Some of the best fucking artists are right under your nose in fucking Ireland. If you bothered your arse looking for them, they're there.
Yeah, yeah. It's what you think local.
Yeah,
Yeah, support your local artists.
yeah,
Especially with the onset of, I mean, even CGI 10 years ago was getting really ugly, wasn't it?
it was, yeah.
All this kind of computer generated shit on album covers,
Oh,
especially like a lot of slam bands and that. You just get some really ugly synthetic looking art done on a computer. And now we got AI, which has just got this greasy look to it, and there's somebody there with a pen and pencil that's actually going to sit down for like 12, 24 hours over a week and create something unique for you that
Yeah.
comes from a soul, you know.
Yeah.
That's it's priceless, really. Absolutely priceless.
And I'm going to give a plug here for those that are
Yeah, yeah.
watching. Boz Mugabe.
Was
Look at his new one. He's Scornwood. That's the new one out. I bought it. It's fucking fabulous.
I met the Buzz because Strict 9 DC covers and Paranoid Vision
Yeah.
posters and things like that. And also there was a couple of zines floating around Dublin back in the 90s that his art would always be in it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a class artist.
He is, yeah.
I'd actually like to work with him at some point as well, if possible.
Yeah, that'd be class, yeah. So
Yeah.
they're out there, people. Really go find. Listen, Steve, thanks a million for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, man. And Vile Gifts is out now. It's fucking brilliant. Great addition to the fucking Irish metal scene, man. And
Thank you.
more power to you going forward. And be sure to say
Thank
hello
you.
to Ian and Adam as well for me.
I will do.
Yeah. So
Right, thanks a million. See ya.
you've been listening to Steve from Ancient Malice. Go out, buy the fucking album. It's on CD. And just support them and keep a lookout for the gigs that are coming up. And yeah, crucially, support your local metal scene as well.